Van Acker to the front. His stick is lifted. Ulster turned, and he put it in his own net. And a sold-out 32-07 went ballistic. Lardis scores! They're going to go ballistic again.
It was a madhouse on Market as it was a busy weekend for the Brantford Bulldogs, who took a 2-0 series lead in their series against the Oshawa Generals, thanks to a big team effort. Not only that, they had their eyes on the future as the league held their priority selection this weekend to discuss all of it. Pleased to be joined by the general manager of the Brantford Bulldogs, Matt Turek. Matt, always a pleasure to see you. We go way back, actually.
Way back, Louie.
Way back, so it's nice to be here on the couch with you. Let's talk about the series. Obviously, a big win yesterday, big win Thursday. You kept home ice. Obviously, we've got to talk about the injury to Nick Lardis, though. What's the latest? What can you tell us on that?
Unfortunately, Nick took a hit yesterday. He's going to get reevaluated today, but he missed second half of the third period. But before that, he had 3 goals in the game, and he's got 11 goals in 7 games in the playoffs. But he'll get reevaluated today and see how he's doing. But right now, he's day to day.
Okay. The CHL's leading scorer, of course, obviously an important part to your team. But this is a team that is built up and down the lineup. Giving you a little bit of love here.
Yeah.
Really built to continue winning, even without a key piece like that.
For sure, and I think that's been kind of the story of our season. We've averaged almost 4 players out per game all season, and it's just been next man up mentality. And even with special talent like Nick, whether he's in or out, it's always been next man up. And fantastic coaching staff and a great group of players that whoever's in the lineup steps up, and that's how we've had success this year.
You were around the team in 2022, 2018, of course, when they both won the OHL championship. What comparisons of those teams do you see with this group that gives you some encouragement that this team can make a deep run in the postseason?
You know what? I think the number one thing culturally and the character of this group, I think those are the 2 things that we've always had. That they're just great kids, come to work every day, very coachable. And it's just kind of that, that Bulldog mentality that carries us through in times like this.
That Bulldog mentality, I've been lucky enough to have a front row seat to that and to play for this organization. I know how important it is for the guys on the team and for people around it. When you look at this group, when you look at what they got to do to make it to that next level, what needs to happen in this next few rounds?
Well, you know what? Right now we're playing a really good team in Oshawa, and we won in our home ice our 2 games, and now we got to go there and hopefully steal a game there. But I think just staying together as a group, and our team is more process driven, where we don't really look at results or we have to win this. We just worry about what we have to do, and that individually and team, that's how we've had success.
I always love that the priority selection happens while there's so much else going on, especially for the teams that are still in the playoffs. But this weekend, obviously, you made a selection on a number of future Bulldogs. What is your overall thoughts on how this weekend went for you?
Well, normally we go into a draft and you've got your targeted players and you have a plan, and I think we executed on what we were trying to do, and a lot of credit goes to our scouting staff for the work that they put in all year, and we're very happy with our draft picks, and I think the future's very bright in Brantford for those players.
Yeah, let's talk about Brantford. Obviously, a couple years now, new ownership, the commitment to the city. What has the response been like from the fans? What have you felt at home with in Brantford, and what do you think the future is for this team and in that city?
It's been overwhelming. Like we call them the fans are like the 7th man on the team for a reason. It's an intimidating building on Market Street, and we've had a lot of success at home, and we've won out so far in the playoffs. But it's a loud building, and I definitely see the home ice advantage when we're there. And the fans are right into the games. Every game's been a sellout, and it's that old school mentality where it's kind of like our town against yours. And I think anybody who comes into there will feel it.
It is the hottest ticket in town. I know, because I've been trying to get some. So I know Peggy's here. Maybe I'll have to call in a few favors to make sure I can make it to the next game. Matt, really appreciate your time. Obviously a very busy weekend, so thanks for making the time, brother. I
appreciate it, Louie.
All right, Matt Turek, he's the general manager of the Bulldogs, getting set to take on the Oshawa Generals in Game 3 and Game 4 before, if necessary, the series shifts back to Brantford. Stay with us. We got more to come here on Morning Live.